On one occasion in the Baki series, we saw a very strange and awkward moment. For many people, it was something that didn't make any sense. Even Japanese fans commented that this scene was highly criticized at the time. That's right, I'm talking about the moment when Emi kisses Baki on the mouth. Well, this is something that is not explained neither in the manga nor in the animated series. Even the creator of the series never explained why this happened. In fact, at the time this episode was released, this scene generated a lot of controversy among fans of the series. Mainly for viewers in Japan, because in that country kissing on the mouth is a kind of taboo, and even more so when it is in public. Now imagine seeing a kiss on the mouth between a mother and her son on national television. Remember that 20 years ago or other times. For those who don't know, in Japan, kisses are gestures that are usually given only between romantic couples. You don't usually see these gestures of love in public. In fact, the Japanese are very reserved with their way of showing affection. So much so that even kisses between parents are not so common. And if they are given, are only in their homes and are given on the forehead or on the cheek. For some people, this kiss is not such a bad thing. In fact, there are families where parents usually give a little kiss on the mouth of their children. For them, it is something normal. What I think of that kiss is that Emi wanted to let Baki know that he was no longer a child, and that from now on he will be a man who will fend for himself. After all, he was about to face the strongest creature on earth. Another thing to keep in mind is that Emi was crazy. She enjoyed watching people suffer. That's why Yujiro chose her as his wife. So, for her, these attitudes would be quite normal. Also not to be left out is that in that same chapter, Emi tells Baki that he looks more and more like his father. She was obsessed with getting Yujiro's love, so she probably saw the image of the ogre reflected in Baki's face, and that's why she kissed him like that. Who knows, that women always have bad blood, and even Yujiro wasn't able to deal with her. So the explanation for that kiss would simply be that she saw in Baki the image of her beloved Yujiro. By the way, if you research more about Japanese culture, you will discover some disturbing facts. For example, I recently learned that due to the working environment in that country, husbands spend less and less time with their wives. So in some cases, housewives spend more time with their sons, and as is well known, Japanese boys are mostly antisocial and do not dare to talk to a girl. And because of this situation, both the mother and son tend to form a strange relationship. I'm sure you know what I mean. Well, it's a bit sad and depressing, but that's the world we live in today. And well, friends, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked it. I hope you have a nice day or night. See you soon.